Thank you. Please give them a big round of applause. Our other panelists for the panel 1, Dr. Rajiv Kandala is here. Please come and join. He is the chair of the Healthcare Equity for the 1st Congressional District, Congressman Jonathan Jackson. Please sit down. We'll request Dr. Vishwa Bharati Ganeshan, the CEO of the Hawthorne Group of Companies, to please come to the stage and join. We'll request Dr. Santosh Pandey, the Regional Energy Chief, to please present a bouquet, a floral bouquet, to Dr. Vishwa Bharati Ganeshan. To present a bouquet to Dr. Rajiv Kandala. Yeah, go to sir. I'll get the bouquet.
Sir. Wait, sir.
We'll request all others to please be seated. We also have, just for your information, we have a live counter here with a port.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mira Kapoor and I am the founder of A Kind Beauty. I'm going to keep my introduction very short with such accomplished doctors and professionals beside me. It's my absolute pleasure to be here to discuss healthy living, to discuss how we can exchange ideas on better living, longevity, recovery, and I think it's a personal passion of mine to encourage people to understand that wellness is a way of life, and wellness and well-being is the first step towards prevention. A lot of times we say prevention is better than cure, and before prevention is actually living life really well, and it's a project that I've been working on over the last 18 months, which you all will know about very soon. But I think bringing to light amongst all of us actually Eastern medicine and the impact and wisdom that Eastern medicine has, whether it's acupuncture, something that I've learned with Dr. Pandey, Ayurveda, Tibetan medicine, reflexology, Marna points. I think this is a treasure trove of information that as a culture we've been blessed with, and I think as modern Indians it's about time that we are proud of it and we celebrate it and allow the rest of the world to enjoy it as well.
I excuse my voice because I think I must have had some wrong water I drank somewhere during this trip, so excuse my voice. I feel better standing instead of sitting and talking. I'm Ganeshan than talk, so because we have some experts here who are in the medical profession, so I hope to learn as much as I could, maybe learn more than I can contribute.
Thank you for the comments, all the panelists. I think
the question is, how do we bring value to the healing solutions offered by India? I think it's at least partially being successfully carried out today through things like medical tourism, and that's a successful enterprise business here. But what is less well known is the power of the locally generated medical solutions. Let me give you just one example. When COVID hit all over the world, of course, United States was the leading country in terms of vaccinating its people.
I'm gonna yield to the other doctor, medical doctor, and then I'll make a comment.
So in terms of the medicines, I have many of the patients that came in.
The aspect of value, which is perceived value to the consumer. who wants to try out alternative therapies, different schools of medicine, indigenous medicine, and modalities, is to claim that value. Because if we don't do that as a practitioner or a center or a facility, and we don't enable the consumer to experience these kind of services in a luxury setting, we're devaluing the service that we're giving. Because what we're not understanding is that an Ayurvedic treatment is not 50 years of research, it's 5,000 years of wisdom that has been passed down through writing, oral traditions. It has been, the clinical trials have actually been 5,000 years old, and it's been tested on various control groups over these 5,000 years. So why don't we add that value to the treatment in terms of what we pay for it and how we present it and how we market that? By using that time as a function of value, not that we come from a nation that people are skeptical about trying such treatments or using such treatments. And I think it's not about choosing one or the other. It's not about saying it's only conventional medicine or alternative medicine. I think one needs to put themselves at the center, and I think doctors are doing that now. They're putting the patient at the very center of healthcare and allowing them to choose their path towards finding well-being. So I can say, you know, from maybe a business owner's point of view or a healthcare facilitator's point of view, you should claim that value and not devalue the service or the medicine or the program that you're providing.
Okay, thank you. I think we had several aspects of that value which is being now discussed. Alternative medicine.
Area is, this is not a catch-up game. The disease is running ahead of us because their drug-resistant strains are showing up every day. And, you know, today we may be free from it, but due to international travel, we may be affected too in the United States and India. So what we're doing is grow it here in India, and we are planning for a large-scale clinical trial. And once that's, say, we have the stamp of certification from somebody like Ayush, automatically the trust comes. And, you know, the Prime Minister, when he established this the headquarters of United Nations for alternate medicine here, it's really a great tool. I think that the tremendous amount of talent we have in the indigenous medical field, if only we took advantage of it, that the headquarters of the world headquarters is here, and, you know, work with the government, work with Ayush, and see if we can, you know, do all the test marketing and large-scale clinical trials here first, you know, before we go to the rest of the world. That's how trust is built. So that's my answer.
I mean, in my practice and in the hospitals, providing them with this information over until they get comfy before they actually say they want to do something, they want to take the next step. But it is the trust factor by most of the time is, you know, by providing education, more information, pamphlets, research.
You know, what we learned also, it's about preventative care. And that's why it's good that you have both professions up here. You have the Western medicine, and you also have, I guess you would call it the traditional medicine. Am I wrong? All right, I don't want to get in trouble calling the other one not. But, you know, I think preventative care is it. Preventing people from needing medication as much as possible. And I think that's what the Western medicine is about. And having a medical home, I think we call it, right? Making sure that everyone has a physician, a doctor that they could see to prevent the need for medication. Many times a doctor could determine that you have high blood pressure, which will lead to something else. And the doctor could prescribe you better eating habits, not medication. And so I think just being vigilant about your health is will help out a lot.
You want to make some comment, madam?
I think the experts have spoken.
Okay. I think we'll
CMR, National Institute of Nutrition, and then I worked 33.5 years in the ICMR. And actually, I must congratulate the minister and the panelists who have discussed on the very important aspect of the healthcare. See, this is my experience. One thing what Dr. Vishu told, when you have this, malaria, it's not a problem in India. It is a problem in India still. Resurgence is there. Resurgence of malaria is there in India. So, we have a problem, malaria also here in India. But the thing is, the artemisinin, what we have isolated from the plant, it's a plant-based, which means plants have the potential to even prevent, even to cure the many diseases in this country. That is the reason why Government of India, what it has done, it has integrated all the health systems in one place, like under Ayush. We have the homeopathy, allopathy, and as well as the Siddha medicine practice. And yoga also has been included as part of the integrated health care. So that's one thing which I want to tell you. The another thing which you told, when you said the vaccine, some people have not taken the vaccine during COVID time. It is not because of some medicines they have taken, it has cured. It is because of the herd immunity they had during the COVID. When 80% of the population take the, oh, okay. Just 1 minute. When you take the 80% of the population, when they take the vaccine, the 20% of the population who have not taken vaccination, they are automatically protected because of the herd immunity. And of course, added to that, you have these, medicines, native medicines, traditional medicines, must have supported their immune system to fight back the, infections. So these are the things which I wanted to comment on this. Thank you.
Kapoor, for joining us today among your busy schedule, and you gave such enlightening words and inspiring remarks. On behalf of the Global Eye, Rijua, and the Hawthorne Group, we salute you for your wonderful work you're doing, and may you continue to inspire thousands. We thank our chief guest for flying in all the way from Chicago, USA to be with us, and you'll be continuing to chair the other panels, so you'll have the chair for the rest of the evening. We thank the medical director and president of 6 different hospitals, and he has a large base of over 10,000 patients. So you can see how busy he is. So thank you, Dr. Kandala, for joining us here today. And I know you're going back tomorrow, but we really appreciate your wisdom and continue to be participating in this panel. We thank Dr. Tamresh Kole, whose buzzword, health and happiness, which was yesterday released by the Telangana Chief Minister. He wants to present this book to Ms. Mira Kapoor for all the wonderful work she's doing. Please go to the center. Please stand here.
Where would you like me?
Present the book, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Kandala and Dr. Kole can come and talk.
So center.
Dr. Pandey, please come. And after that, he would like to present a book to Dr. Tamresh Kole. One second. You're going to hear much more from Dr. Hussain later on in one of the panels. And thank you so much, Dr. Kole. And now we'll have Dr. Santosh Pandey has mementos for each of the panelists to be presented on behalf of Regional Energy Center. He will do the honors. His daughter will take the trophies and give it to the special mementos were prepared by them. 6 men.
So यहाँ पे
Sir, इधर. Please.
Very smooth. Very is left. Thank you. Yeah. Will you just come and join? You are the child. Thank you so much, Dr. Pandey. We have a special memento from the Hawthorne group of companies. Please present to Dr. Kandala. You go stand next to me. And then to Representative Lashan Ford, please give a big round of applause. All of you all can join the group photograph. This is a historic. Please join. Mira ma'am, please join. Dr. Ganeshan, please join. Where is Miss ma'am? Miss Roy, please come and join the photograph. Yeah, and this is for Dr. Vishwabharati Ganeshan. We'll request the daughter of Dr. Santosh Pandey to present this to a very special person.
At the front.
Thank you very much. And now we have a special memento for each of the speakers from the Hawthorne group of companies. They're doing a flagship project with 500 acres, 500 million, the first net-free green net zero green, did I get it right, carbon-free international health resort and retreat center in Hawaii. So, Miss Mira Kapoor, I'm sorry. Rajiv Ji, thanks. Here to Congressman, to Dr. Kamlesh Kolik. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. And now we come to a very interesting part of the program where we're going to hear from a renowned, please sit down. We're going to hear from a renowned person, Dr. Apurva Ranjan Sharma, a prominent figure in India's startup ecosystem. He is known to co-founded the Venture Catalyst in 2016. Venture Capitalist. Welcome, ma'am, to the stage. Thank you so much for joining us. The star today, please come, please.